Vinit, if I may start with you, the Supreme Court has put on hold the decision by local authorities in the capital to bring in the bulldozers into these areas. Those authorities, in this particular case, controlled by the BJP, the party you're with. Your response?
Well, Supreme Court is well within its right to stop, given halt order or whatever, and we are all bounded by that particular part. Where I'm pained is Supreme Court does not want to pursue its own order of 2005, where it says loudspeakers cannot be used beyond 10 p.m. until 6 p.m. in the morning. I think I'll have to remind the Lordship that they have to implement their own decisions. They have to pursue that particular decision as well. I also get pained when Supreme Court selectively says, women has right to enter Sabrimala, but does forgets that my Muslim sisters don't have a right to go and pray, and none of the imams are my Muslim sisters. So they also should be equally given their same right. So sometimes I feel Supreme Court is taking sides or what. So this is a question which comes to my mind. I may be wrong completely. I also get pained in one particular part, barkha, in which you may correct me. Why do people always see that Jai Shri Ram is a war cry and a provocative cry, whereas La ilaha illallah is just an emotional call? Both of them are emotional call. Both of them are for prayers of the God. Why do you want to distinct that? And whether to use khaki with danda or whether to use municipal forces with JCB, they both are legal, lawful, and it will be always used. So let me warn these writers. दंगाइयों को सावधान होना पड़ेगा कि अब वो दिन चलेगा कि अब दंगा भी करेंगे, फिर प्लीड भी करेंगे कि हम विक्टिम है, हम किसी प्रोफेसर के बेटे हैं, गरीब है, हमें तो हीरो बनना था, लेकिन क्या हुआ, पिक्चर में फिल्म में काम नहीं कर पाए तो हम यहाँ पे आके बंदूक चला दिए. Now all that days have gone. This is a country where law will preside, and if it is a CRPC case, policeman will come. If it is a case where municipal authorities, the local state government has to act, they will also act, and I think this is justified. Let us see what happens in the court. But at the same time, let me remind those whoever is an enemy within will be tackled very nicely.
Do you believe that a bulldozer should replace a process of law? Law, as I understand,
is bulldozer a process of law? Is it illegal?
In a riot impacted area, where I would think the job of the local administration is to build bridges, to de-escalate, to calm temperatures down, to ensure that some form of amity and order is returned. A bulldozer would have a displacing impact, would it not? At the very least, I'm right now not even getting.
I'm so thankful, Barkha, you asked this question to me. I'm very thankful because that gives the right. See, if you see in the last 7 decades. These are the only 5-6 years where I see dropout ratios of Muslim girls coming down drastically in the schools. That is the bridge which I think which has been made. That is an effort being done by.
What does that have to do with?
I'll tell you about the rights. Let me complete. I heard your question and let me answer it. The effort to give justice to my Muslim sisters by bringing in triple talaq, where they were victimized by their husbands. And these so-called thekedars of Islam did not even pursue the.
But I did not even mention the word Muslim. I didn't even mention the word Muslim, and you talked about Muslim.
Grades. We never asked it. Tera naam Salma ki Sarita hai. That is bridging of the bridges. When there was lockdown, we hit everybody without asking them. That is bridging up. But at the same time, we will have to warn enemies within, whether they come from majority community, whether they come from second majority community. That is danga kiya, to naam nahi puchenge. आपके पीछे फिर झंडा भी लगाएंगे और जेसीबी भी लगाएंगे.